Welcome everyone! Today we are taking a look at the Winco VP-1 peeler. I get a lot of produce from the family farm. Unfortunately, the worms usually get to it before I do. This carrot over here, look at these. All these parts that are eaten, they're so deep, I can't just scrape it off with a paring knife. It would take forever. And this carrot is not alone. I've got kohlrabi, rutabaga, all sorts of other rooted vegetables that are just like this one. And a peeler is so much quicker for jobs like these. In this video, I'm going to be covering 3 parts. First, I'm going to go over the specifications, take some measurements. Second, I'm going to show you a demo of how this peeler works on some different types of produce, and share a few tips that I found make it go a little quicker. And third, I'm going to go over functionality. So let's begin with some measurements. We can see the overall length of the peeler comes in at 5 15/16 of an inch. This is a swivel peeler, which means that the head of the blade is going to turn to match the contour of whatever surface you're cutting. So if you're cutting something that's round, this head is going to turn to match that. Now for a demo. I'm going to start off with the carrot I showed you earlier. We want to get all these bad parts right off. So I'm just going to gently grip it, and just go right through and peel it. I'll do a first pass over it, and then I'll come back and finish it up afterwards. I'll do both sides. Look at how fast that goes. And even for the top of the carrot, take it right off. No need to switch to the paring knife. And we still got all these parts in the center that also need to be removed. Just gonna do a few passes like this and get as much of it from the surface as we can. Okay, so we got most of it, but you can see there's still a few spots. So I'm going to use the top of the peeler to just dig them out. Looks good. This should be ready to toss in the pot. Now let's try a potato. So for this one we're going to do a slightly different type of cut. And here I have a tip to share with you. Because for this cut you're placing a lot more pressure on the peeler and the handle feels a lot less comfortable. So what I like to do is I put on like a thick glove when I do this. And it makes it feel so much more comfortable. So I'm using a Winco cut resistant glove with a regular rubber glove on top, but pretty much any thick glove will work. Look at that, I can get much better grip now and work a little bit faster than I was before. Moving on to functionality. The first thing I noticed about this peeler is how light it is. You barely feel it in your hand. The next aspect I really like about this peeler, it's so easy to sharpen. And that's because the blade is exposed on both sides. So right over here I can go in with the diamond sharpener and just gently touch it up. And on the top I can go with a small piece of sandpaper and smooth out this area here. That said, out of the box, this peeler was ready to use. It was already sharpened. One thing I noticed about this peeler is that it produces some thicker shavings than other peelers I've seen. On one hand, if you're cleaning a carrot that's covered in worms, that'll help you finish it faster. On the other hand, if you're peeling, say, something like an apple, and you want to waste as little of that apple as possible, then this peeler might be a disadvantage to other peelers I've seen. To sum things up, if you're looking for a budget peeler, something that you can get for less than $1, that you don't have to feel bad about tossing in the washing machine, this one, well, I found that it makes quick work of carrots and all of that other produce. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, as always, let me know and I will get them answered for you.